process here in Claude, you see that it moved it over to Claude's preview MCP. So that way it can kind of make sure everything looks good before pushing it back to us over here. Look, there we go. And it's back. And now we have our bulk updater as well. So I can literally, I can do this. I can upload a CSV. I have a CSV that we can upload. Where is that CSV? Where is that CSV? Okay, so there's two fake phone numbers in here, right? So we'll be able to see these fake phone numbers fail, which is pretty cool. And let's go ahead and open this up. This is CSV, right? No validity for format numbers found. Check the file list. Okay, so see, it gives us an error that we can set up here. Let's see. So it's just looking for the phone numbers, right? So now we can say, hey, if the CSV that we're uploading actually contains other data, just extract the phone number and output that. Okay, so for the bulk updater, sometimes the CSV the user will upload will have other data in rows, in different columns, I mean. Just simply ignore the rest of the columns, just extract the phone numbers and output those for the bulk validation. Let me see if I can find the other. Here we go. So if you're looking for like some really cool resources for leads, there's an awesome application called Outscraper. It's really cheap as well, and it gives you tons of leads. It uses Google Scraper, reviews, Yelp. It can pull leads from anywhere. So definitely check that out. It's a really cool resource. It's called Outscraper. Okay, so now it's saying, hey, good catch. A good catch, fella. So it's saying, good catch. Right now, the parser only looks at the first column. So a real world CSV with numbers in column 3, name, phone, or email would get everything skipped. Let me change it to scan every column per row and pick the first cell that validates a phone number. Other columns just naturally don't validate, so they'll ignore. The bulk UI is behind the auth. So I can't dive into preview without logging in, but I can verify the extraction logic directly, which is more reliable. First, a small copy tweak to the UI reflects the new behavior, then a logic test. Actually, instead of doing it like that, which can be pretty rough and may not provide the most predictable results, can we actually have a mapping process where once you upload the CSV, you can map the phone number row that you want to validate? That's actually smarter, guys, because if you just have it just willy-nilly and like find the first row that has a phone number, it may not be the row that you actually want to use for the phone number run. So having a mapping process is actually a lot smarter. And you'll see what I mean. Now, this mapping process and this whole logic and everything like that, you probably wouldn't even think about this, right? But I've been building for a very long time and I've experienced a lot of things and I'm familiar with that process because I've seen it a lot, right? So if you're familiar with different processes, you've seen things happen or implemented before, you can implement it as well in your app, which is awesome. Remember, I always say your only limit with AI is your imagination. So think on, my friends, think on.